Welcome to TBRE Podcast, Karen. It's great to have you on our team, and just as importantly today at the podcast as well. Let's just do the beginning. Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in the Tweed area. I've lived there all my life. I first started living in Kingscliff. My mum and dad actually managed the caravan part, so
A real local.
yeah, real local. So,
And I love your story as well. Tell us a little bit about, teenage years moving forward to now and the family.
yeah, so I met my husband Reuben fairly young, and we actually bought our first house when we were 22.
Wow.
And then
Beat me at that one.
Yeah. Then we actually rented our property for a couple of years while we travelled around Europe overseas.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and Reuben's quite an amazing soul too. Tell us a bit about his background and story.
Yeah, so Reuben's a chef actually, and so worked his way to the top as head chef it was the Mantra Group right then.
Wow.
And yeah, he did a masterclass on the master
The celebrity
chef.
show too. Yeah, that was incredible, eh?
Yeah. So
And what about family, kids, all that sort of thing?
I've got 2 children. We still have both of our mothers here. Our fathers are passed, but our mothers live locally. Sorry. My mother-in-law just around the corner, and I have 2 children, one 11 and one 16, away at school camp at the moment.
Yeah, and local school too at Lindisfarne.
Yeah, they go to Lindisfarne up at Terranora, great school, and your children go there as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Plug the local community,
yes.
Of course. And you're a bit of a powerhouse. You're a mum. You run a very successful property management team with us, and you're quite involved, and also quite involved in the community as well. So, tell us a bit about what you love to do, both at work and outside of work.
Yeah, we really love taking in the Tweed and in all its beauty. So it's so diverse. So you can go. Not far to go up to the mountains, or to just go to the creeks, Kingy Creek and Hastings, beautiful spots to go, and the Cabot Headland. So it's a beautiful spot to live. And Xavier's on the local soccer team, cricket team. He plays rugby.
Wow.
And futsal. He actually just got chosen to play Queensland State futsal team.
Oh, how good is that?
So he'll be playing that up in Brisbane. So, yeah, and Zoe's a great artist. So, yeah, but we love spending time together. And we love our holidays.
And she's in the same year as my boy.
Yeah, they are in the same year, and they're both away at school camp together.
I know, how good's that?
At their year 11 formal at camp last night.
Yeah, strange, hey? All done over in the camp. I've never heard that one, but...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Bit of independence, I suppose.
That's right.
Yes.
So, and what about you? How did you first meet us? Tell us a bit about that story, because it's a kind of an unusual one.
Depends on, when I first met Kristen was a long time before I met you, actually.
Yes, it was.
So she was a young mum then, and single mum, and had 2 young sons.
Yes.
So Zach and Taj, very young back then, and we both worked in the toy world in Tweed City together, and I was actually her boss.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was a manager at the toy world there.
You would have been a good boss, a fair one.
Yeah, I was a nice, fair one, yeah.
And what about now? Fast forward the clock a little bit. I believe we were moving in next door, setting up a real estate office at Casuarina, brand new. Right. And I stumbled into you. What were you doing?
Yeah, I was working next door. During COVID, there wasn't much to do around, and I got a job at the clothing dress shop next door to where Tate Brownlee is now. And at the time, the shop was actually closing, and I actually saw Kristen out the front and just said hi, and jokingly said, "You haven't got a job for me, have you?" And, and then you very quickly came over and said, come in Friday, and then I started Monday. So that's the following Monday, yeah. So
yeah, when Kristen told me a little bit about your background and your work ethic and the type of person you were, it was an easy fit with TBRE. You already had the know, like, trust, good values. It made it an easy decision, didn't it?
Correct. Yeah, and so now we've also got the gallery next door to
which
our
was
office.
which was the dress shop.
Yeah, which was the dress shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be great too for the growth, and that's coming in with Stockland's doing the development of King's Forest. They've been allotted at the moment this great development of 23 really high-end products that are also going to have not just great living for multi-generational use, but also a studio above the garage. I was just speaking to Alexandra today, who's running the division, and she calls it the Fonzie room. It's sort of like the studio that could be anything, and we both remember happy days. So yeah, it's a cool setup that they're doing and great opportunity, and we're going to be working quite closely with them. So who would have thought that the dress shop would become the gallery? There you go.
I know how a few years makes a difference.
It does. And so fast forward now, you've been working with us for how many years?
Well, just over 3 years, but it does feel like longer. Just, so much has happened from the beginning till now. So,
and you've had some amazing achievements. You've already been nominated for awards. You've certainly taken the property management by storm over 3 years. I think 3 years with TBRE is like 10 years worth of experience, especially with someone like Kristen at the helm.
Yeah, Kristen's got 20 years experience in property management, and she's been a great mentor, and she's just so bubbly and fun as well as a boss. But also,
you're good friends too, right?
Yeah, we're friends as well. So yeah, and I think that's good because we have a lot of respect for each other, and so we look out for each other.
Yeah, when Kristen's not home, she's often having a drink with you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, you're off on holidays and I've got your dog Shadow.
Yeah, that's
babysitting Shadow.
So just off topic, but I thought important too, you got a new fur baby to the family
we've
team.
got a new fur baby, Hutchie.
Yeah, what's Hutchie?
Yeah, he's a Akita, an Akita.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah, like cattle dog, yeah.
Yeah, they need a good walk though, they're energetic.
Yeah, he's very energetic, yeah.
So what about, so you've been working now for 3 years. Tell us a bit about that journey, because you've done quite an amazing amount of different responsibilities and grown quite well within and quickly within our team. Tell us a bit about that journey.
That's right. Yeah, well, I just got thrown out there straight away doing routines, and I very quickly picked it up. I think I've had a lot of experience in owning homes, building homes, with the construction from the beginning to the end. So I had a lot of knowledge in that respect. And
you've also got a great eye for detail. Like, tell us a bit about that. Like, you really honed in, like that was sort of your superpower.
Yeah, I feel like I can just walk into a property and straight away see what needs to be done and very quickly get a list compiled, and also really what is the most important thing.
And you're quite incredible with that, because there's a couple owners, I think I've heard stories from Kristen, and this is a bit ad lib, so help me out a bit here. But you're a problem solver. Like, if things aren't working, I think there was a hot water service, there was something else recently too.
Yeah, there's a grey water system. I went and showed the tenants how to use it and switch it on and test it and so on, and probably saved him a lot of money from getting a plumber out to say it wasn't working when it was working.
That's incredible. And there's been some electrical appliances too, and you just seem to be able to find a way.
Yep. It's called troubleshooting and working it all out. So.
And your landlords love you for that, because it's saving them money and time.
It does. That's for sure.
Yeah, so it's your superpower, another one.
Yeah, so I suppose routines, and very quickly I got my licence, and I've also got my Queensland licence, so both New South Wales and Queensland. And
so fully licensed as well.
Yeah, that's right. So and got both of my licences and worked hard towards that.
You have in 3 years.
Yeah, and we had property, a couple of property management changes, so Kristen and I took a lot on board together and made a lot of changes, and we've got a good system going now. So I was
the team's grown a lot, hasn't it?
Operations manager, kind of making sure, and I still do it, where everyone has to be and on time and in their calendar, routines, exits and entries, but also having a portfolio of my own of over around 140 properties now as well. So, and looking after the operations team.
And we always get really good feedback from your landlords and tenants as well. Like, it's been really positive feedback, and I see those reviews coming in about your level of problem solving and looking after them as well.
You've got to be a good communicator and a good listener, and just, I think, listen before you speak, and just be calm, stay calm, and not get too dramatic about things, because there's property management, as you know, there's a lot can go wrong very quickly, and you just got to be calm and work it out. So, yeah, step by step, and you'll get there in the end.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, you've seen it in all different times, and we were crazy enough to do quite a few acquisitions of rent rolls.
That's correct.
So it grew a lot.
Not another one, Tate. Yeah.
No, not at the moment. We're definitely growing quite rapidly organically now, which is
That's
exciting.
great. Yeah, we've got Courtney, BDM, getting all those new properties for us. Yeah, doing a great job.
And you dragged Sandy to the dark side too?
I did. She's down at Castorina with me at the moment. Yeah, so yeah, she's great. We work well together, as I do with Courtney. We get along well, and the other property managers, I suppose we're a little bit older too, so a bit closer in age. So, yeah.
And tell us a bit about the weekend. What are you excited about the weekend? We've got ARIC, the real estate conference.
I'm looking forward to ARIC. We've got the Women in Property on the Saturday night. So,
how good's that?
Yeah. So, and you meet all the top women in real estate. You rub shoulders with them to get to, you know, learn a lot from those.
Is that your third
That's
time?
That's my third time. Yeah, my third one. Yeah.
How good's that?
Yeah. So go up there Saturday, Sunday night, stay up at the coast, and go to ARIC on the Sunday and Monday.
And also too, like, we really appreciate you and your family. You go to a lot of effort to try and separate that time and get that time to sharpen your toolkit and improve as well. And it's a good mental recharge for the team too, isn't it?
And it's good to have the support at home from my husband Reuben. So
he's an incredible guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a great cook too, so the children don't go hungry.
Yeah, I don't like hearing those stories, because Kristen's like, you should be cooking like Reuben, but anyway.
Yeah, so it's great to have that support at home.
Hard shoes to fill trying to compete with Reuben, Karen. He's a good cook.
Yeah, I just stick to the basic cooking. Yeah. So.
And what does it look like for you? What are you most excited about for 2026? Because you're certainly developing even more and getting a lot more honed in your skills.
Yeah, well, I'd like to actually start going to some open homes in sales and learning a bit more about sales as well.
Absolutely.
Expand my knowledge.
Yeah.
And get out there with you, Tate.
Why not?
Selling houses. I'd like to sell a home.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's definitely the opportunity in our team. As you know, we cross-train all the time too.
So, I look forward to coming to some open homes with you on Saturdays, Tate.
Definitely. Let's do it. Let's make it a date. Might be when I get back. I've got a couple of weeks coming up on break, but definitely when I come back, let's put that on the agenda.
Going to Italy, I hear.
Yeah, we're sneaking away. We've got my mate's 50th, so that's always exciting as well.
That's great, and we're looking forward to. We just had our massive holiday in Europe, but we're just going to Vietnam this year.
Oh, how
it's all booked in around September, so
that'll be exciting as well.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
And what does it look like at the end of this year? You got one child finishing and moving into the last year of school.
I know. So, we're trying to spend a bit more of time at home and just keep everything calm until that's complete.
Yeah.
Because I think their stress levels. There's a lot more work involved and a lot more assignments, exams.
It gets serious.
You got to keep everything calm at home and.
And what does Zoe want to do? What's her dreams and aspirations?
Yeah, well, I can see her. I think she'd love to. She loves all the art galleries around. I mean, I'd love to see her working in an art gallery, maybe doing her art as well. So.
Absolutely.
She could go anywhere though. She likes her marine biology too. So, there's a few options there for her. So, she hasn't decided fully yet, but I think she'll do an arts degree probably.
May well be internationally then too, hey?
Yeah, so she might be, well-known artist. Who knows?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So,
look, Karen, thank you so much for being on TBRE podcast at Tate Brownlee Real Estate. We open the doors to your future.
thanks, State.
Pleasure.